So there may come a time where you get stuck in your head. You may feel like things are piling up around you. And this is when you need to begin the process of decluttering. You want to be that unrelenting alchemist whose mind and hands are instruments and tools of transformation. Using that power of alchemy, you want to transmute all energies, whether positive or negative, into spiritual and practical growth. You want to integrate the idea of breaking free from mental and spiritual stagnation. You don't want to be stuck in your head anymore. You want to be free from the spiritual quicksand, and you want to be ready to face new experiences with bravery and openness. And so this is where you really tap into that unrelenting alchemist in you. It's not just merely a practitioner of physical alchemy, but a symbol for the spiritual work that you need to do in your lives. In the tradition of Hermeticism and alchemy, the unrelenting alchemist is someone who understands the process of transformation involves a constant, tireless effort to transmute base elements into spiritual gold. Not in the literal sense, but in the metaphorical sense of turning difficult experiences, challenges, and disappointments into wisdom and strength. This unrelenting alchemist works with a neutral mindset, free from judgment or attachment to the outcomes, because the way true alchemists see lead as not something inherently bad, but something that can be refined into gold, the unrelenting alchemist sees every disappointment, every hardship, and the emotional clutter as material for spiritual and personal growth. Your mind is a key tool in the process. Your mind must remain focused, clear, and objective with discipline, seeing everything from the standpoint of transportation. Every negative, seemingly useless experience has the potential to be purified, transmuted, and elevated to a higher level. In the Hermetic tradition, it is said, as above, so below. And this means that the work done on the spiritual plane mirrors the work done on the physical plane. So the spiritual alchemist, one who continuously engages in personal spiritual growth, has to see these challenges not as burdens, but as opportunities for growth. This is the essence of the process of spiritual decluttering. By recognizing the energy embedded in every experience and choosing to transmute it into something positive and more constructive. As you reflect, the unrelenting alchemist in you understands that you must be both conscious and intentional with how your energy is handled. The unrelenting alchemist does not allow disappointment to stagnate, but transforms it by perceiving it with a neutral viewpoint. No spiritual bitterness, no regret. Use it as a fuel for future success. So when you get free from the spiritual quicksand, you avoid mental paralysis because this can occur when you dwell too long on past disappointments, worries, or unprocessed emotions. In the state, your mind becomes like a way of pulling yourself out of rumination, pulling yourself out of anxiety and despair. You don't want to become trapped by overthinking in the sense of helplessness. What you need to do as the unrelenting alchemist is to not be bogged down. You need to remain fluid, constantly moving towards transformation and renewal. You know that excessive thinking is a sign of attachment to the past or fear of the future. Just as quicksand holds you in place, overthinking prevents progress. So the unrelenting alchemist must release those attachments to those outcomes and patterns that kept you stuck. By learning to surrender to God and become detached in the Hinduist or Buddhist form of non attachment, you can easily free yourself from the spiritual quicksand. You want to be unburdened and you want to be in the present moment with all discipline. So you must break free. You must be mindfully aware. In the moments of feeling stuck, practice grounding, become aware of your thoughts, observe them as they are, and allow them to pass you by without judgment. Focus on the present moment. What is happening around you? How does your body feel? And what can you do next? You want to creatively transform. Just as the unrelenting alchemist's hands shape matter, you can shape your emotional and mental landscape. When you engage in artistic expression, meditation, you physically release the thoughts that keep you stuck. This act of creation or transformation helps to shift the mental energy. You must surrender and trust. Sometimes getting out of your head requires surrendering to God, surrendering to the process of life, surrendering to the universe, and realize that a higher force is guiding you. You can control every outcome and you can wait on divine timing to bring you what you need. So once you've cleared the spiritual clutter and you've broken free from the mental traps, you become unstuck and you open yourself up to new possibilities. As the unrelenting alchemist, you are now free from the weight of past disappointments, and you're ready to meet your life head on with courage, tenacity, and openness. The transformation that happens now at this point as you let go creates space in your life for the new experiences, the new relationships, and the new opportunities. Your mind is no longer burdened with unresolved emotions. Your spirit is light, and your body feels free to engage with the world, even the hidden realm. Your courage now as the unrelenting alchemist is the absence of fear and a knowledge that transformation is inevitable. You trust in the process of change. And so you let go of your past wounds, knowing that the future is full of new opportunities for growth, connection, and learning. You continue to reflect. You embrace the mindset necessary to see new encounters as part of your spiritual ascension and evolution. You approach your experiences not with anxiety or resistance, but prepared to learn and grow from your interactions. You're no longer weighed down by past disappointments or fear of rejection. You no longer have prejudgments. Everything is in constant flux and is ready to be molded into something far, far greater. In final thoughts, in the grand spiritual process of letting go of spiritual clutter, you are called to be that unrelenting alchemist, willing to transform your challenges into blessings and to get free of the mental quicksand that holds you back. By embracing the lessons of the past with gratitude and letting go of attachments, you can travel lighter. You can use meditation. You can have greater clarity and purpose. You can peel through the pain and the layers of limitation. You can look to further opportunities, realizing that spiritual enlightenment and personal fulfillment is in within your hand. This transformation becomes a mental and spiritual practice that requires an ongoing effort and a constant sense of awareness. By engaging in this transmutation, you now step into a new chapter of life, one where you're ready to face the world with a clearer, more open heart. And you will take that metaphorical lead and you will transform it into spiritual gold. If you like this message, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, welcome aboard. It's a safe space. All are welcome. If you're returning, I'm glad that you're back. In the name of the Most High God, I wish you health, wealth, prosperity, and abundance, blessings, and protection as you so need. Have a wonderful